Hey, here's that 2023 Toyota Camry LE Hybrid Edition. Hey, in this video we're going to go inside and check out all the interior features. I'll show you what's new for 2023. Really not much, but they are on the market now, and this is the hybrid. So if you've never looked at a hybrid Camry before, this video is for you. Let's get started. Starting on the driver's door, some of the great features here. There's a little bit of styling on this. This is a black interior, so an all black door panel, but I love this satin chrome finish that runs all the way up in the door handle. Nice style and design to that. We do have one touch up and down on all four windows, power door locks, power mirrors. There's pockets in the doors down here for bottles. There's also a speaker in the door right there. And then there's a reflector down here, so when you open your door up, hopefully somebody doesn't take it off. This one does have the protection package, and that includes these threshold protectors here. So it's going to be on all four doors, or kind of a chrome. Otherwise, it's the blue with a black strip on there, kind of generic looking. This really steps it up a little bit. Also, we have power driver seat here with power recliner, power lumbar support. These are going to be a cloth seat on the LE edition of the Camry. It's a comfortable seat with a height adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belts, side airbags. Those are built right into the seat. So when you move the seat forward, the airbag's always in the optimal position. Safest way to get it done. Up on the dashboard, 4 of these vents, up, down, on and off. Trip meters over here. Dimmer switch for your dash light. Then on this one we've got 5 switches. Auto high beams on and off, traction control on and off, trunk release, gas door release, and then this one has the all-weather package, or the cold weather package. So you get the heated steering wheel, heated outside mirrors, and heated seats. $1,290 extra for the cold weather package. There's a storage compartment right here I often forget about. Great place to throw your pocket change. Hood release is down here. Dead pedal brake and gas where you would expect them. And then your telescoping steering wheel controls right there. Let's go ahead and grab a seat and check out the inside. Behind the wheel on the LE Hybrid Camry, there is a lot of room up front. It's amazing how much room is inside this car. Leg room, headroom, back seat leg room. We'll get there, but you'll see that that's pretty good too. The steering wheel's heated on this one, all-weather package. Also leather, very comfortable padded steering wheel. Driver's side airbag, of course. Fingertip controls over here for your cruise control. Dynamic radar cruise control settings, lane departure on and off, radio station settings are here, and then over on this side you've got controls for the information center, which is up here in the gauge cluster. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. And then Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone, so when you get in the car, just turn on the Bluetooth and you can voice call easily with your smartphone. Up here we've got wiper controls for our windshield wipers, which have intermittent settings on those. Little light down there for you. Headlight controls are over here, and we do have auto on and off, also auto high beams standard on the Camry. So let's go ahead and start it up so you can see what it looks like when you wake it up in the morning. This does have the smart keyless entry system standard on the hybrid, so just keep your key in your pocket, put your foot on the brake, hold the button in, and the push button starts it right up. Now the hybrid system gauge cluster is different than the gas in that on the left hand side over here is our energy monitoring gauges, our engine temperature gauge. So of course if this were gas you don't have that there. Then over on the right hand side is where we have our speedometer and our fuel gauge. By the way, the gas door is on the driver's side on the Camry. And then smack dab in the middle is the trip information center, and that's controlled using these controls right here. So we can toggle through a variety of settings using these controls and personalize the vehicle, including your lane tracing assist, pre-collision, dynamic radar cruise control, blind spot monitoring. We also have rear cross traffic alert, road sign detection. So there's a lot of safety features in a Camry hybrid, just standard safety. Toyota really prides themselves on safety. So let's take a look here at the center stack. So it's kind of a tablet style center stack. It's all gloss black trim, which looks great, but it does show the dust and the spots on it more, but I like the look of it. I have this in kind of style in my Corolla SE, and I really like it. It's easy to read. Now on the hybrid, of course, you have a hybrid energy monitoring system here, so you can see where the power is going and all of that. As far as the sound system itself, let's go over to the audio. AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, 3 months of the Platinum package, Bluetooth connectivity, and you can also plug in your MP3 players if you want to do that there. It is the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa compatible. Moving down the center stack, we've got our heating and air conditioning system, 2 temperature control, front driver, front passenger, rear window defrost, and heated mirror control is right there. Front window defrost is right here, and you can really just set those temperatures up to either be the same or the passenger can set their own temperatures right there. So that's a pretty great feature to have. Moving down the center stack here, I'm just going to throw some light down there and see if you can light it up for you. So we've got a CVT transmission. I'm just going to pull that out of the way because I want to show you a couple features down here. So there's a place here you can throw your phone, but that is not wireless charging on here, just a place you can lay it down. But you do have a USB and a 12 volt power outlet, and then there's a hidden storage compartment down under here as well, so you can throw your stuff down, get it out of sight, out of mind. Let's go to the backup camera, take a quick look there. So the backup camera does have path projection, so as you turn your wheels it's going to tell you which way you're headed, and there's a couple different perspective settings and different grids that you can set up on that as well, so you can personalize that a little bit to your own liking as well. Back down here we've got 2 cup holders. Sunglasses or glasses are mine, so you have to buy your own. Eco, normal, and sport mode for your transmission. Does exactly what you'd think it does. It gives you better fuel economy, tends to drive like a normal car with normal performance, and then sport really does make a difference. In the hybrid, you'll have to test drive it to really discover for yourself what it does. Parking brake hold, and then EV mode. So EV mode is an interesting mode. What EV mode does is when you turn it on, it allows you to drive the car at slow speeds, slow like in a parking garage. It's also great for like when you get home at the end of the day, if you're listening to a podcast. If you hit EV mode, what it does is it shuts off the gas engine, it won't start, and it runs only on the electric battery. You can drive at very slow speeds, but as soon as you pick up speed, it'll automatically switch back to normal mode. We do have an electronic parking brake, and then here's the front heated seat controls. They have 3 temperatures on each side, like so, and that's part of the cold weather package. And then here's our armrest. It's a huge armrest. If you work from your car, I think you're going to be able to set your laptop computer down here and do some work. Pop that open, and you have a lot of room down there. Let me throw some light in there. There we go. So a lot of room in here, and then 2 more power outlets down here. So we've got a USB-C and a standard USB port there. So up front, there are 4 different places to plug stuff in. Take a look at the passenger side. Passenger seats exactly like the driver's seat, same fabric, passenger assist grip, height adjustable seat belts, and height adjustable headrest. Side curtain airbags up here, lighted vanity mirrors, visor extensions on both front visors, sunglass holder up here, overhead lights for reading lights, and this switch right here, that's your SOS button. So for roadside assistance, push that button, Toyota will send someone out to take care of you. You do get roadside assistance for 3 years, 36,000 miles. Your rear view mirror, that's your old school flip for day-night mirror. They do offer an upgrade, but this is the standard mirror that comes on the Camry Hybrid LE. So that's a quick look up front. Just a couple things here I missed. There's kind of a metallic piece of trim on here, and then this is actually a padded dashboard. And then you do have a nice sized glove box with, of course, your owner's manuals in there as well. By the way, this one is sold. All of them are sold in 2022. If you want one, you can certainly order one. let's go ahead and jump in the back seat. So here's a look from sitting right behind the driver's seat. Visibility back here is really pretty good. Headroom is fantastic. This does not have a sunroof, so you do get that extra headroom. Here's a quick look up front from the back seat. And then as far as amenities in the back seat of the LE, there's really not much back here. There's a pocket on this seat. There's no pocket on this seat. The amount of legroom back here is tremendous. I've got the seat about halfway forward, but even if it's all the way back, you're still going to have 3, maybe 4 inches of knee room. So for 3 adults to sit back here should be no problem. Little storage pocket here. No place to plug stuff in the back seat, though. There is an accessory you can buy and have installed at the dealer or from the factory. Otherwise, the back seat really is just your basic features. You've got overhead lighting up here, passenger SIFT grip. There's a coat hook right here, power windows, door locks. The doors have bottle holders down in there. 3 seat belts with your child safety seat connections there. And then there is a folding armrest here that has 2 cup holders in it. These back seats do fold down. Unfortunately, you can only do it from the trunk, and then these back headrests are not adjustable up and down. So just a couple minor things in the back that I think Toyota could have easily remedied this year, but for some reason chose not to. Let's take a look in the trunk. So here in the trunk, the Camry has a huge trunk. The opening is quite large, and it's got a nice low liftover height, and it's also pretty wide across the back. So if you need to bring 2 or 3 sets of golf clubs, maybe even 4, you should be able to get them in here. I've got the spare tire and your toolkit exposed down here. I wanted to show you how all this works. So all your tools are in this high density foam so they don't rattle around. There's a little bit of storage in there, but it's easy to get them out too. You just pull this up and you can take it right out. We do have a temporary spare tire standard, and there's room underneath here if you need to put emergency equipment. So jumper cables, blankets, first aid kits, those types of things all tuck in there. And then they've got this handy little hook here that holds that up. Drop it down and it's out of your way. The seats do fold down on here. You can see I've got 60-40% folded down, but you can only fold them down in the back. There's little release handles right there. There's a cargo light here, and then on the hybrid, this side, this is unique, and it's probably why the exhaust comes out the other side. This is where your actual battery for the car is. Let me see if I can open it with one hand. Come on, there you go. So there's your battery for the car. That's not the hybrid battery, it's to run the vehicle itself. So if you want to jump start, you can jump start here, or you can jump start the car old school under the hood, whatever's best for you. Cargo hooks right here. If you want a cargo net, that can be added. And then this one has a threshold protection here, part of the protection package to add some additional protection on the bumper when you load and unload cargo. And that's part of these threshold plates up here are part of that package as well. So there you go. That's a quick interior overview on this 2022 Toyota Camry Hybrid LE Edition front-wheel drive. The exterior color on this one is Reservoir Blue. It's a new color for 2023. Hey, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments. By the way, there'll be a link at the end of this one for the exterior review. We'll see you soon.